What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Natalie. Thank you so very much for clicking on this video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your continued support. It means the absolute world to me. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more from me, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. So today we're going to be talking all about my current obsessions. I was going to make this a January favorites video, but I feel like those kind of videos have been on YouTube since the dawn of time, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. Plus, I've been enjoying these products for much longer than just the month of January. Not all of them. Some of them are new obsessions. Some of them are long-time obsessions. But regardless, I did want to share some of the things that I've been loving with all of you lately, because I don't feel like I've been doing the greatest job of that on Instagram. I've been focused a lot on like workouts and workout content, and just kind of have strayed away from sharing my everyday product uses. So I figured what better way to share all of those with you than in a YouTube video. So to keep me from rambling on too long, let's get right into the video. So my very first obsession is a newfound one, but it is a strong one. That is the Alani Nu munchies flavor, specifically this protein powder. But I've also been, oh my goodness, but I've also been loving their Fit Snacks munchies flavored protein bars. This flavor is unreal. So little backstory on this: I took probably a year off from seriously taking supplements. I used to work with a brand that I just didn't have the best relationship with and just didn't have the best experience with, and so it kind of put a sour taste in my mouth with just using supplements in general and trying to promote them, because I didn't really have a strong relationship with this brand. It was hard for me to like organically and authentically share the products I was using, and again, it just kind of put a sour taste in my mouth with how I shared my supplement usage online, and so I kind of just stopped sharing and stopped taking them. But recently Alani reached out to me, and I've tried a few of their products before and absolutely loved them, but couldn't talk about them because I was under a contract with another brand. But Alani was so kind to send me some protein powder, energy drinks, pre-workout, which I've absolutely been loving. I don't have it though, it's at Tristan's house where I work out. But anyways, getting back to the actual obsession here, this munchies flavored protein is truthfully the best protein powder I have ever tasted in my life. It's got like little cookie bits in it, and I've been getting a lot of questions whenever I share this on Instagram. What does it actually taste like? It's kind of a mix between like a salty and sweet. It's got like a cookie caramel pretzel taste to it. I can't describe it as one flavor because there are multiple flavors in the protein powder, but here is what it looks like. And the thing that I've been absolutely loving about Alani's protein powder is that they have digestive enzymes included in the powder to help you break down the whey. So a big reason that I stopped using protein powders, not only because of previous experience that I had working with a brand, but it was so hard on my stomach to digest because I'm not lactose intolerant, but I am lactose sensitive, and whey is made from lactose and milk product. And so it just was giving me a lot of stomach aches, bloating issues, causing breakouts, and just not a lot of fun stuff that comes along with having issues digesting lactose, which is the sugar found in milk. But after reviewing the ingredient list on this Alani protein, because at first I didn't read the ingredients and I just tried it, and I didn't have any sort of stomach ache, gas, bloating, literally nothing, and I was like, whoa, that's crazy. So next time I tried it, I read the ingredients list, and it has a lactase enzyme in it, which sometimes I take those separately. Like if I know I'm going out for pizza or ice cream, I will take a lactase enzyme. And basically all that is it is an enzyme in your body that allows you to digest the lactose sugar found in milk and in whey product. And so if you are having issues digesting lactose like I do, taking a lactase enzyme kind of counteracts that and allows your body to digest. Also, side note, lactase is a natural thing that your body produces to break down lactose. My body just doesn't produce enough, and so I have a hard time breaking down the lactose sugar, and this is very common among many people. So if you're struggling with digesting lactose, milk product, dairy, anything like that, try taking a lactase enzyme. They're super natural, your body produces them anyways. They're all natural, your body produces them anyway. It's just helpful to take if you have a problem digesting. But I've been so impressed with how well this sits in my stomach. It doesn't cause me any breakouts, and like I said, the flavor is unreal. Usually when I was making shakes before, like protein shakes, I would mix in peanut butter, banana, spinach, like other things to mask the taste of the protein. This I want to drink just plain with oat milk. It is so good. I cannot believe how incredible this flavor is. So if you guys are interested, I will leave a link to Alani down below. I'm not sponsored by them, I'm not affiliated with them, although that would be a huge honor because I'm a huge fan of Katie and Hayden, all of their brands and everything they do, and a really big fan of Alani. But I will leave a link down to their website below, and I will leave a discount code of friends of mine who have sponsorships with Alani, Ajazi, Libby, Morgan, Gabby. There are literally so many athletes with them, so I highly recommend this Alani product. And Alani, if you're watching, I love you. Thank you so much for sending this, and it is an honor to be even associated with the brand and be able to talk about this, so thank you so much. Also, if you are not a protein powder fan and you like protein bars, please try the Munchies Fit Snack protein bar from Alani. Absolutely incredible. Okay, my next favorite is also kind of a food thing, and if you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I've been on a journey with matcha for the past few months. So I stopped drinking coffee because I just was having a lot of negative side effects, like having appetite suppression and literally not eating breakfast until like 2 p.m., which just wasn't really good for my overall mental well-being as well as my physical well-being. I just wasn't eating enough in a day because coffee just kept me full for so long. It was making me feel like super stimulated, but also making me crave more caffeine throughout the day. Like I wanted to take pre-workout or drink a separate cup of coffee or drink another cup of coffee, and I was just having a lot of negative issues with coffee. So I switched over to matcha back in like September, October-ish, but I've been drinking it in the mornings regularly in place of my coffee since October, and I've gone through a couple different brands, like trying a couple different suppliers of matcha, and I have finally found my favorite for the price. I've tried a couple other that are just as good, but they're like double the price, which is ridiculous in my opinion. So this is the Hustle Matcha Bar Ceremonial Grade Matcha. When you're looking for matcha, make sure it says ceremonial grade and that it's grown in Japan. That is the only place that you can get legitimate matcha. I read a whole book about matcha, which was super interesting and giving me lots of fun little factoids, but this matcha is my absolute favorite. I do have a reel up on Instagram showing you guys how I make my matcha, but if you're interested, I could do a little bit longer talk through version here on Instagram, but this is my favorite matcha. I will leave a link down below. Again, not affiliated with them. I just absolutely love this matcha product. I'm gonna open this even though I've been shaking it. Okay, just kidding. I'm not gonna open it because it just spilled all over my floor. It's a beautiful green color. If you've never had matcha before, I highly recommend it. I make it in the morning and I make it into like a little oat milk matcha latte. So again, if you want to see how that's done, check out my Instagram or leave a comment down below and I can maybe do a video here on YouTube breaking down how I make my matcha every day. But I've absolutely been loving it. If you're looking to switch away from coffee but still want caffeine, matcha is the way to go. Okay, my next obsession, actually my next two obsessions, are clothing items, specifically leggings or pants. And the first are these new studio colors from Gymshark. Let me grab the other pair. Here is the red color. I just think these are so fun for winter. Typically in the winter, I go to like black, grays, whites, browns, as you can tell by my shirt, but I think these are such fun colors that are still kind of like trendy for the winter and not super bright and in your face summery colors. So I've got this beautiful red color. I did do a video in these pants, my morning stretching routine video. I'm wearing these if you want to see them in action. I will put a clip in here of me wearing them so you guys can see what they look like on, but these are such a staple piece in my collection this winter. I love the pattern, I love the color, I love the fit. Very similar to the camo seamless. If you have anything from Gymshark, specifically the camo seamless, these fit pretty much identical. And then we've got this beautiful taupe color. This has been an obsession of mine in general, just like this color for the winter. It is so beautiful and a bit different than your typical like tan brown. It's like brown mauve purpley color. I call it taupe, call it what you want, but these pants are amazing. And the studio leggings, I just love the fit, the feel, the flex, the comfort level, literally everything. These have been my go-to leggings for the winter. And then my next obsession is something that my 7th grade self is screaming about. And if you are around my age, I'm 22 right now. If you're around my age, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it is the return of the yoga pant. I'm so excited. So these ones that I have in my hand right now are from Lululemon, and somehow all of my clothes get wrinkly. It doesn't matter how well I fold them and how soon after I take them out of the wash that I fold them, because I do hang dry these, but these are wrinkly AF. I'm going to, again, insert a clip so you guys can see what they look like on, but I literally love these pants so much. They're so flattering, and I love how, like, not just the Lululemon pants, but just the fit of yoga pants in general. I'm really hoping that Gymshark has something in the works to bring out some yoga pants, because I will be all over that train. I'm loving the return of yoga pants. I also have a pair from Athleta that I will throw a clip in here. They're dirty right now, but they're so comfortable. They're plain black, and I like them because they don't have any sort of branding on them, like no Athleta symbol, nothing. They're just a pair of plain black yoga pants. My only complaint with these Lulu ones is like, they're the feel of the Align pants, but this band at the top, there's actually a piece of elastic, like a small piece of elastic at the top instead of just a seam like this, like you have on your normal Align pants. And I feel like if I drink a lot of water or I've eaten a big meal, it just kind of like squeezes my belly. Not necessarily giving me like any rolls or anything, but it's just kind of uncomfortable that it got this like band at the top. I don't know how else to show you besides you can kind of see the ridge of the band right there. But the return of yoga pants is definitely an obsession of mine. I'm pretty much wearing these every day just around my apartment, running errands. The only time I don't wear these is if I'm like going to work out, then I'll put on a pair of leggings. But seriously, my 7th grade self is screaming. I don't think I'm gonna make my way into Victoria's Secret and buy a pair of pink yoga pants like I would have back in the day, but these are so amazing. I absolutely love the trend. I'm hoping that it's here to stay through spring and into next fall because I think they're so cute, so fashionable. They look good on everyone and they're comfy. They're like a cute take on leggings and athleisure that has become so popular over the past year with everyone staying at home and working from home. I can't tell you the last time that I put on a pair of jeans other than to take a picture in them. I've been in leggings pretty much the entire year, so I'm really loving the yoga pant trend because it's letting my calves breathe a little bit. They're a little bit more loose fitting. The next 3 things are hair related, and up until this year I have really not given much thought to my hair besides getting it cut, sometimes colored, and then I pretty much pull it back in a low bun or on top of my head like every single day. But back in, I want to say November, I got curtain bangs and I absolutely love them. But one thing that I did not anticipate when I asked to get them cut, even though my hair stylist warned me about them, I just didn't really believe her, and that is that I have to wash them every day and then I have to style them every day, unless I'm like, if I put my hair in a high bun, they're long enough that they like fit in the bun so they don't hang out if I don't want them to, which is lovely. But for the most part, I have to do something with them every day, otherwise they just look like short pieces of hair on the side of my head. And even when I do style them, I don't always love them. It's a work in progress. I'm learning, but I love the way they frame my face. And when I pull my hair back, I just love having like pieces hang out around my face. I just think it looks a lot nicer than having all my hair off my face like I used to. And yeah, I just really like them. So the first thing, I've been using these since I want to say September, and I've always been hesitant to buy them because they are a little bit pricey for hair ties. But one thing you should know about me is, I actually don't have it on my wrist right now, it's out in the living room, but one thing you should know about me is that I use the same hair tie over and over and over again until I either lose it or break it, and that has been that way my whole life. Like, I've never been one to have multiple hair ties on my wrist, and I lose things pretty frequently, so if I just know where one is at all the time, that minimizes me trying to keep track of like 10 or 15. So I invested in these lip hair ties. I say invested, they're $20 for a pack of 3, and I get these little ones. They look like this. They're little silk hair ties, and you're probably thinking, Natalie, why in the world would you spend $20 on 3 hair ties? Well, let me tell you. You know those little, like, they're not plastic, but they're like the rubber band ones wrapped in string, like the little classic black, brown, tan hair ties you get at Target? Well, those rip my hair out like every time I pull my hair up, and I pull my hair up like 5 or 6 times a day because I like it up, down. I like to switch it around. I like to redo my hair. So they were just always ripping out my hair, and then the hair gets wrapped around the hair tie, and it's just gross and annoying. And when you want to put a hair tie on your wrist, who wants hair hanging off their wrist? It's just gross. So that has solved my problem. These do not rip my hair out at all. I've maybe had like 1 or 2 hairs that are already loose in my head, but they come right off the hair tie. And the other thing that I love about these is they don't put those ugly crease marks in your hair. So, you know, like when you pull your hair back and then you take it down and it's like this, whoop, and like it goes all the way out to the side and there's like a huge line all the way around the base of your head. That's ugly and I hate it. I can't stand it, and I just was really over it. So I tried these out, and I've bought 2 packs already, and my mom got me another one for Christmas. I literally love these so much. They're called Slip. I got them at Sephora. You can get like thicker scrunchies. I just have shorter hair right now, so I don't feel like I need super big fat scrunchies. Those are a little bit more expensive. These work perfectly. I can wrap them around my hair a couple times, and they don't look ugly on your wrist. Like, look at this cute little hair tie on my wrist. It goes with my watch. Love it. We love these Slip hair ties. I'm sure you've heard other people talk about them before, and if you've been considering getting them, take this as your sign to go to Sephora and pick up Slip hair ties. If you don't like them, return them, but I promise you they will change your life if you pull your hair back daily and are just using classic hair ties or even scrunchies. I just never felt like they held my hair very well. These stay in my hair so well. They don't rip my hair out and they don't crease. What a beautiful, beautiful product. Okay, next one is kind of a weird thing, but I got this for Christmas and I've been loving it, and my mom got it at Sephora, I believe. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this. Here's the brand. And it is this little like silicone rubber head massager. I use it to shampoo my hair. I use it to put in like face masks or products, and I'm actually gonna go grab something out of the bathroom real quick so I can show you how I use this on a daily basis. I don't really want to mess up my hair, but you literally put it in your hair and like massage all over the place. It's great for shampooing and like making sure you're really cleaning your scalp. And now that I'm showing you this product, I'm realizing I didn't grab another one that I probably should share because I'm obsessed with it. It is the Ordinary Hair Care Multi-Peptide Serum for hair density. I saw this on TikTok and I've been putting it like right here because, as you can see, my hair is just a little bit thinner and you can't really see it anymore because I do have curtain bangs, but when I pull my hair back, I just don't like the way that it looks. Kind of have like a little receding hairline, and my mom has super thin hair and has been using this as well, and we think that it's working for the both of us. So it's supposed to, it says a concentrated serum for hair that looks thicker, denser, fuller, and healthier. And I asked my hairstylist what she thought about this, and she said she's heard nothing but good reviews, hasn't tried it personally, but all of this right here is like long new hair growth, baby hairs that are growing in. Seems to be working. So what I do is I take a dropper of this every night before I go to bed, and I kind of like pull my hair like this, put a couple drops, and then I massage this into my scalp, which is also really great for hair growth. Just massaging your scalp in general is great for hair growth, but you don't really want to put your fingers on your scalp often because then your hair is going to get greasy and you have to wash it more often, and nobody wants that. So I've been loving this. I use it for shampoo as well as like hair mask and this multi-peptide serum. These are both wonderful things that I've been loving. Also, this just feels good even if you're not putting anything in your hair. Okay, last hair obsession is this Hot Tools hair dryer brush. So I got this for Christmas. It has been an absolute lifesaver. If you have curtain bangs or bangs at all, I highly recommend getting one of these. You don't even necessarily need the Hot Tools one. I've never used another one besides this, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but I actually love how quickly it dries my hair. I have super thick hair, so I section it twice and I just turn it on. This one doesn't spin, and I just kind of like brush it through my hair like that, and it just does beautiful, wonderful things for me. I love this thing so much. I use it on the low setting or the cool setting depending, but because I have to wash my hair wash my bangs every day, I don't wash my hair every day, just my bangs. Wash them in the morning, let them dry for like 10 minutes, and then I do this. I go this way, and then I go this way, and then I just kind of like brush them off to the side, and it is a beautiful product. If you blow dry your hair regularly, I would highly recommend investing in one of these. I never used to blow dry my hair before, but I don't think I will ever go without one of these again, especially when I wash my hair once or twice a week. I like to kind of give myself a little blowout, as I did today. It didn't turn out fabulous, but it does the job, and I love this thing. So if you are considering purchasing one of these, I highly recommend. Again, I don't know if Hot Tools is like the best brand of these. This one doesn't spin, which I like. I've seen the ones that like automatically spin. That's a little too much for me and kind of overwhelming. I'm not great at doing my own hair, so I need something that's simple like this, and I love this. It has been making styling my hair so much easier. Okay, this next product is a recent find of mine. I've only used it a handful of times, but every time that I have, I've been blown away with how well it works, and it is the Isle of Paradise self-tanning drops. There we go. They look like this. I have them in the shade dark. Basically what you do is wash your face before you go to bed, do your nighttime skin routine, and then you mix a couple drops in of this with your moisturizer, kind of mix it up in your hand, and then put it on your face as you would, and you will wake up the next day looking like a glowy, dewy goddess. I cannot believe how well these work. I've always been terrified of putting self-tanner on my face, specifically because they're not formulated for your face, and well, most of them aren't, and I don't want to put a dirty mitt that I just put over my whole body on my face when I'm done. Just really freaks me out, and I've done that a couple times like when I was younger, and it just makes your face look really dirty and gross, and I tend to break out, probably because there's bacteria on the mitt that I just rubbed all over my body. You get the point. These are literally life-changing. The only thing I have to say about these is if you use these, please make sure that you wash your hands before, otherwise you will end up like me with a huge self-tanner spot on your hand, which is just embarrassing. So that is the only downside of these. You gotta make sure you wash your hands once you're done with them, which I feel like is pretty self-explanatory, but I didn't think about it the first time I used them, and here we are. So I highly recommend these, and they're vegan friendly, cruelty-free, and organic, which is so awesome. This brand is so cool. I've been using a couple other of their products, but this one I'm absolutely obsessed with. The thing that I really like about these is they're not like other tanning products that come out like super dark brown or some different different color. All of their products are clear, which is so cool. They have like a self tanner spray, which they sent me. I've not tried it yet, but that looks really cool. And the mousse comes out clear. It's just a really, really cool brand. I love their branding, their packaging, all of the things. So if you're looking for things to self tan your face, this is the way to go. My other side note about this is do them like every 5 to 7 days. I did them like 3 days apart and my face looked really orange. And it was just because I got so excited because I liked the way that they looked so much the first time. I just didn't give it enough time to like come off my face from washing and exfoliating that it just didn't look good. So make sure you give yourself enough time between using these, or use less, or don't get the dark shade. But if you are looking for a self tanner that goes on your face, look no further. Okay, this favorite is something that I've been using for months now. It's another thing that I found on TikTok. I shared it on my Instagram. The brand reached out and I've been working with them for a little bit now. I will leave my affiliate code down below. It is the Lamb Brow Styling Soap. I think I'm pronouncing that right. This is a UK company. So basically all it is this little tin. You open it up and it looks like a little clear bar of soap. And what you do is you get a little eyebrow spoolie, spray it with some water. I use setting spray so it lasts longer. And you run it back and forth in the container. I'm not going to do it because there's no liquid on this. Then you just brush your eyebrows and look at how nice and fluffy my eyebrows are. Listen, I have tried every single eyebrow product in the book. Pomades, brow gels, literally anything. Powders. I don't fill my brows and I don't really feel like I need to. They're pretty full as is, but nothing ever let me style my eyebrows like this and then kept them this way all day. I basically just brush them up and out to make them fluffy. I have this shared and saved on my Instagram story highlights, so you guys can check that out if you want to see how I actually use this product in real time and like style my eyebrows. But this stuff is crazy good. It doesn't make your eyebrows feel like sticky. They are a little stiff, but like touching them isn't really gonna do much, and then it comes off when I wash my face at night. But this stuff, crazy good. If you have thick eyebrows like me, or if you're just looking for something that will hold your eyebrows in place all day, this is the stuff for you. Cannot recommend it enough. I do have a code down below. I believe it saves you 10%, but I will link it down in the description box. So if you shop through the link, thanks so much, because I do receive a small commission on it, and any little bit helps. Okay, the last two things I have to tell you about are not things that I can necessarily like hold up and show you. Well, I can on my phone, but they're not physical products. So the first is this artist that I found on Spotify a while back, and I am absolutely obsessed. I would love to put one of his songs in this video, but I don't want it to get copyrighted, and his name is Londrell. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know if you guys have heard this. I don't know if I'm like late to the game or what, but first of all, such a handsome man. And then you scroll down and he's got some amazing songs, and my favorite is called Gratitude, but they're just like really feel-good songs with a lot of really positive messages, affirmations. Like the song is literally talking about gratitude and how it is like the magic medicine, and it just like, there's something about putting on music while I'm driving. Like, yes, I love Megan Thee Stallion. I'm blasting good news as often as I possibly can, and yeah, it gets me like hype and dancing and stuff, but there's something about listening to music that just like feeds your soul. It hits so different, and he has so many great songs as well as musical like guided meditations. Like there's one for your solar plexus that I've done a couple times. There's one, the song is called You Are Enough, and then he's got it as a meditation version. This album is super good. Like, I love his music. His voice is so beautiful and calming, and it has just been such a light in my day. Like, I try to listen to his music every morning as I'm like making my matcha and doing like my daily little tasks and like making sure everything's cleaned up, filling up my humidifier, opening my windows. Like, it just brings such a sense of peace and joy, happiness, love, gratitude, like all the things that you want to feel as a person. This music will take you there, I promise. And I don't want to gatekeep this man any longer. I've been listening to him for a couple months now, and I haven't really talked about this on Instagram, but his music is changing me. I love him. I'm so impressed with everything that he's doing, and the way that he goes about creating this music is incredible to me. So that is one of the things I wanted to show you on my phone. The other thing I can't show you on my phone because the app is actually on my iPad, but it is the insight timer. I will put some screenshots of what that looks like in here, but it is a meditation app. If you know and have been following me for a while, you know that I was using the Headspace app, and I have been for the past like 2 or 3 years to do my guided meditations, but it does cost money. So I found the insight timer Timer app, and there is a paid version. The free version has over 70,000 free meditations, and that's what I've been using every single day to do my guided meditations in the morning, which is part of my Gymshark 66 commitment. And I've absolutely been loving them. There's such a variety, so many different things, courses, like all different kinds of things. And it's not just meditation. You can listen to like talks about certain aspects of spirituality, mental wellness, all those good things. So if you're looking for a meditation app, that is the one that I've been using, and I'm absolutely in love with it. Very impressed with all the features and just the amount of content on that app. It is so lovely. So that is it for my current obsessions. Sorry if this video is a little long. I like to ramble and talk a lot, but a big goal of mine is to reduce the length of my YouTube videos. So hopefully this wasn't too long, but I hope that you enjoyed, found some new things to try out. And if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and leave a comment of what you would like to see next. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye.